Hi Libra, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-January 2024 love reading. Thank you to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as well as what we have in front of us, it's why I call it a bridge and a gap spread. And the way it works is to look at the past, present, future energies between you and the main love interest. Once we get through all that, we'll pull some oracle cards as well for some additional insight, and that's where the bridge and gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Bath Tower, on the right side we have the Romantic Tower. Also, keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to reaffirm, and the cards on the left is your energy, and the cards on the right is the other person's. If you feel like it's the bear around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have the Two of Staves. So, this is actually Aries energy here, and I feel like this is saying on one hand, you put some energy toward this situation, but I feel like you also had a lot of other things in mind too, right? So it's not necessarily that you didn't want to give energy to this connection, but you also might have had a list of other things that you wanted to accomplish as well. So there might have been some energy put toward the connection, but it wasn't like a singular focus by any means, Okay, past energy on their side, we have the Queen of Cups. So this person might have felt like they were being a lot more open around emotions compared to you. Again, like I said, because maybe you're just feeling a little preoccupied. I don't feel like it was anything done with personal intent to, come across in a negative way. But like I said, I feel like you just had a lot of things in mind for what you wanted to do, whereas this person seemed like they might have had a more singular focus on the connection and might have even found that they were being more open with you than they typically would have been in a connection in the past. All right, present energy on your side, we have the Nine of Staves. So this is Sagittarius energy here. And to me, this says you most likely do feel the passion with the connection, but at the same time, like I said, it just seems like you're taking on so much, so you might be a little bit guarded toward the connection at this time. So maybe you had this goal in mind, for example, before you might have even crossed paths with this person. And now, as you're putting so much energy and focus toward that, you might almost view this connection as more of a distraction than anything. All right, present energy on their side, we have the Two of Swords, which is actually a Libra energy, and we have the Hangman, which I usually view as Pisces. So, yeah, to me, this could just be pointing to, like I said, in the past, they might have felt like they were pretty open and upfront with you around their emotions, but like I said, if it looks like you have been guarded and putting more focus toward other things, they might feel like they're a little bit stuck right now, right? Like, not necessarily feeling sure as to what they should do next, right? Having the feelings, but feeling like they're not necessarily reciprocated, and then feeling like they're kind of stuck at this point because they're not sure where things stand with the connection. All right, future energy on your side, we have the Ace of Staves. So to me, this says it looks like in the near future, whatever this is that you're working on will clear out for you. And then once you feel like you have accomplished that goal, right, that could be what the crown is pointing to in this particular instance. Once you feel like you have accomplished that goal, well, then you might feel like, okay, now I can go back toward putting energy toward this connection. For some of you, given that there's so much fire energy on your side, timeline-wise, this might point to maybe as early as the Leo full moon that we'll have toward the end of January. All right, and future energy on their side, we have the Magician. So yeah, to me, this looks like this person might just be finding their words again, right? So, like I said, it looks like in the past they might have been pretty open with you and felt like they might have backfired on them, but then maybe once they see you being more open again, that brings them more comfort and confidence to communicate again. So, yeah, it could just be one of those things where this could even been like simple as retrograde blips going on as far as we're still in the post shadow period for Mercury retrograde. So, could have been things went a little haywire during the retrograde. Now that energy will just start to clear up as we move closer to February. Okay, bottom of the deck on your side, we have the King of Arrows. So yeah, this is actually an Aquarius energy here, and if we look at the artwork, we see the flowers, we see the arrow with the heart, right? But then their back is turned. So, like I said, to me, it's almost like there's a reluctant level of feelings that you have for the connection because, like I said, it seems like you just have other goals in mind. So, like I said, it almost just might have been a bad timing thing to where you felt like this connection was more of a distraction than anything else. All right, and bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Knight of Cups. So yeah, this is a Pisces energy here, and what's interesting to me is seeing that there's a mask here as well, right? Similar to what we see with the Queen of Cups, although it's still on with the Knight versus we see the removal of the mask with the Queen. So for somebody, this could even say that maybe the two of you went out for drinks, right? And maybe they might have unloaded on you as far as all these feelings go, or something along those lines. You're like, whoa, where'd that come from? You know, so for some of you, that might have been what it was too, or maybe you just felt like the expression was a little too intense for your liking, so you might have needed some time to step away and figure out how you felt about all that. Obviously, that's not the case for all of you, but I do see that potential connection there. Others of you could just be saying, again, like I said, it seems like this person has been more open emotionally around the situation up to this point. All right, moving on to your Oracle cards. First, we'll see what we get from the Messages of Love Oracle cards deck. Just pulling a single card from this deck. Almost have one there. Okay, got one there. So next we'll see what we get from the Wisdom Oracle. Same situation, let's pull in a single card from here, and then we'll read the messages from both cards and wrap the reading up with that. Okay, and that doesn't want to go back in the deck, so let's see. We have Patience. It says everything will unfold in divine timing. So yeah, interesting to see that. Well, as far as, I mean, the spread does seem to flesh out that same way, saying that it looks like, you know, you just seem to have some other area of life where you're putting your focus. Now, like I said, it looks like that will clear up for you guys. You might successfully complete that and then have more openness to the connection. But yeah, for those of you who resonate with the energy on this side, I feel like that's a good thing to keep in mind too, right? Where it's like, okay, even if things seem a little blocked right now, this looks like with timing, things will open up again. Okay, and from the Wisdom Oracle, we have 2 to see. Okay, let's see if we can get to focus. Apparently not, but there's the artwork. And the number is 7, so we'll see what this has to say. Okay, the relationship message says there are points in a relationship when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with another. Can you let go of the need to have things your way and allow the relationship itself, your combined goals and desires, to steer the ship? Can you both transcend your personalities and allow the partnership to form its own identity, its own energy? Now's the time to relax and see where this mutual journey leads. So yeah, definitely seems like a positive message there, right? Where, like I said, for some of you might even feel like you were running away from the connection initially because maybe their feelings were a little intense, and then, like I said, it looks like there's fear on their part that, oh, maybe things aren't going to move forward. So looks like both sides could benefit from that message in some ways, but hopefully that resonates with you guys. We're up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.